Leonor's royal training, a journey of grace and grit. In the opulent halls of a palace, where history whispers through the ornate walls and the weight of tradition hangs like a velvet curtain, a young princess is about to embark on a journey that will shape her future and the fate of her kingdom. This is the story of Princess Leonor, a girl on the cusp of womanhood, navigating the intricate tapestry of royal expectations, personal ambition, and the unyielding pursuit of her identity. The weight of a crown. From the moment she was born, Leonor was destined for greatness. As the firstborn daughter of the reigning monarch, the world watched as she grew up under the glare of public scrutiny. Every step, every word, and every misstep was analyzed, critiqued, and celebrated. Yet, beneath the surface of her poised demeanor lay a young girl grappling with the enormity of her responsibilities. At the age of 8, Leonor was introduced to her royal training, a rigorous regimen designed to prepare her for her future role as queen. Her days were filled with lessons in history, diplomacy, and public speaking, alongside the more traditional pursuits of etiquette and poise. Each lesson was an exercise in discipline, challenging her to embody the virtues of a true leader. The mentor's influence. One of the most pivotal figures in Leonor's training was her grandmother, the Dowager Queen, a woman of immense wisdom and experience. With silver hair framing her regal face, she often shared stories of her own ascension to the throne during tumultuous times. Grace under pressure, she would say, is the hallmark of a great leader. The Dowager Queen's mentorship was not limited to formal lessons, she also instilled in Leonor the importance of empathy and understanding. A ruler must not only lead but also listen, she emphasized, encouraging Leonor to connect with her future subjects. These lessons would become invaluable as Leonor faced the challenges that lay ahead. The trials of leadership. As Leonor matured, the realities of leadership began to sink in. At 16, she was thrust into the public eye during a national crisis when a devastating storm ravaged the coastal towns of her kingdom. The royal family was expected to provide comfort and reassurance, and Leonor found herself at the forefront of relief efforts. With her mother by her side, Leonor visited the affected areas, distributing supplies and offering words of hope. Yet, as she witnessed the devastation, the weight of her future responsibilities became even more palpable. It was during this time that she understood the true essence of her role, not merely as a figurehead, but as a beacon of strength for her people. The struggles of identity. Amid her royal training and increasing responsibilities, Leonor faced an internal struggle. The expectations placed upon her often clashed with her personal dreams and desires. She longed to explore the world beyond the palace walls, to experience life as an ordinary girl. The allure of anonymity beckoned her, yet duty called her back. In secret, she began to write, pouring her thoughts and feelings into a journal. It became a sanctuary where she could express her hopes and fears away from prying eyes. Through her writing, she discovered her voice, a voice that would one day resonate with her kingdom. A moment of doubt. As Leonor approached her 18th birthday, the pressure intensified. Expectations for her public debut as an adult loomed large. Could she live up to the legacy of the queens before her? Would she be able to balance tradition with the progressive ideals she held dear? The weight of her crown felt heavier than ever. On the eve of her official presentation to the court, doubts crept in. She found herself wandering the palace gardens, seeking solace among the fragrant blooms. It was there that she encountered a group of young women from the local community, gathered for a charity event. Their laughter and camaraderie ignited a spark within her. In that moment, Leonor realized that her true strength lay not in conforming to tradition but in embracing her individuality. She resolved to lead with compassion and authenticity, to be a queen who not only fulfilled her duties but also inspired others to pursue their passions. The grand debut. The day of her presentation arrived, and the palace was abuzz with anticipation. Dressed in a gown that shimmered like the morning sun, Leonor stepped into the grand hall, heart racing. As she faced the assembled nobility, she felt the weight of history upon her shoulders. With grace and poise, she spoke not only of her commitment to her role but also of her vision for the future, one where the voices of all her subjects were heard and valued. The room fell silent, captivated by her authenticity. In that moment, Leonor transformed from a princess into a leader, commanding respect and admiration. The path forward. As the years unfolded, Leonor continued to grow into her role with confidence and grace. Her royal training had equipped her with the skills necessary to navigate the complexities of leadership, but it was her unwavering commitment to her values that truly defined her reign. Leonor's journey was not without its challenges. She faced political intrigue, societal pressures, and personal sacrifices. Yet, through it all, she remained steadfast in her belief that true leadership was born from compassion, understanding, and a willingness to listen. A legacy of empowerment. As Leonor looked back on her training, she understood that it was not just about preparing for a crown but about embracing her identity and purpose. She had learned that leadership was not about authority, but about empowerment, empowering her people to dream, to strive, and to thrive. In the years to come, Princess Leonor would become a beloved queen, not just for her lineage but for her heart. Her story is a testament to the power of resilience, the importance of mentorship, and the beauty of finding one's voice amidst the cacophony of expectations. As she continued her reign, she would inspire generations to come, proving that even in the most regal of circumstances, true strength lies in authenticity. And so, the tale of Leonor's royal training is not just a story of a princess, it is a reminder that every journey, no matter how daunting, holds the promise of transformation and the potential to leave an indelible mark on the world.